Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We start this one off with a couple of clips from roundabouts, mini roundabouts. Now this one here, there's two lanes that come onto this roundabout here. One turns right and one goes straight on. But is there really enough room for two cars to go side by side and take the roundabout correctly, i.e. not go over the top of the roundabout? Not for me there isn't. Especially if you're going to take it like that Kia is. There's two lanes there. There ain't no more. Now, if that Kia was driving correctly, i.e. a bit more straighter, would there be enough room for another car to go there? And for him not to go over the roundabout? I went over the roundabout and everyone goes over the roundabout there because there's always cars to your left hand side with no room. We come to another roundabout, not this one here, it's the next one. Now seriously, what is the lane to the right hand side for? There is no way that you're going to get two cars go round like that on that roundabout. It's just not going to happen. There's no road marking saying that the left hand lane is a left turn only. So you're going to get two cars coming round here when the road goes into one lane? How stupid is that? So we're coming up to yet another roundabout. This is the junction for the M25, the Reigate junction. You see the markings on the floor, M25 in both lanes and the A217 on both lanes. Now a lot of people get confused on this roundabout. I don't know why, and they get confused in the comment section as well sometimes. The M25 on these lanes are for different directions. You just got to use your head. They go off like that. One goes left, one goes right. It's really that simple. But the 217, the A217 is straight, which is why that car should have been over to the right hand side. You see it on the floor, badly marked, but it's still on the floor. 217 in both of them lanes, and it's cut straight across me. Just cut straight across me. That wasn't your lane. It's amazing how many people get it wrong on this roundabout. It's even written very poorly on the road. So, as you can see, it's quite foggy. As you can see, we've got an Audi. Always an Audi with no lights on. I do give it a little flash and I'm pleasantly surprised. And there's an Audi with no fucking lights on. Idiot. It's dark, it's foggy, and there's an Audi with no lights on. You couldn't fucking make it up. Put his lights on now. Well done. Whether he saw me flashing him or he just had a brainwave, who knows? And he's actually put his fog lights on as well, not just his lights. And the camera's not really doing it justice as well because it was really foggy this day. And yet again I see something else that's coming towards me with no lights on. So I flash it again. Put your lights on, mate. It's foggy. And as you saw, he flashed me back and he actually put his lights on. There you go. How unusual is that? Two on a trot. Why not just wait there? Could you seriously not see me? Could you seriously not see me? You've got that space there. I have to go on the pavement because you can't fucking see. In hindsight, I should have just stayed on the road and let him manoeuvre around me rather than go on the pavement. That was a bad move on my part. Now in this clip you can obviously see that we have got a lane hogger, but we're not really looking at him. We're looking at a guy behind him in a minute. And I'm not going to start singing it, but it's Ernie and his milk cart. And that song really goes well with this guy. You know the song. The old Benny Hill one. And as ever, we do like to give these guys a little bit of free publicity for their firm. So you've already seen him undertake something. He's obviously speeding. This is a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit and he's going way over that. So that car's just pulled out into the outside lane. God knows why. But it's going to do some more undertaking now. We do catch it up. We catch it up at the Mad Mile. But it's undertaking another vehicle now. You can just about see it in the distance there. Why both of these vehicles are in the right hand lane is a different subject, I guess. They both shouldn't be in the outside lane. Even if they are turning right, they've gone out too early, especially as someone's speeding up behind them. So we'll speed it up here again, and you can see I've got a Kia next to me with no lights on. It's a lot foggier than what it looks. I do flash him, but he doesn't get the message. They're just his brake lights. So Ernie didn't get very far, did he? In actual fact, I'm going to be in front of him.
Well, you've got a long way driving like a fruitcake.
So after these traffic lights, these 3 lanes go into 2. His lane, Ernie's lane, comes into my lane. So it should be like a merging turn. Well, not like a merging turn. It should be a merging turn. So we'll have a little look at him and see how well he does on a merging turn. I'll give you a spoiler alert. It's not very good. See that gap that he's leaving there? I should be in that gap really if we're doing a proper merging turn. I got diddly squat chance of getting in there.
Whoa, look how close you are to that car. Come on, man.
I'm going to keep quiet now so you can just admire old Ernie's driving all the way down the Mad Mile here.
Jesus. Look at, what is he doing? Or undertaking. And he didn't even turn right. So he was in the right hand lane there and went left.
Now I will put a link in the description down below for Ernie, the fastest milk cart in the West, just in case some of you didn't know what it is. It would love to have put it on here, but copyright stops me doing it, unfortunately. Right, we've got 2 things to look at in this one. We've got a pedestrian on the left hand side there, the one with a pink hat, who just decides to try and walk across now. Yeah. Then she looks up, tries to style it out now, and looks at her phone. But it definitely was working. There is a red man that's working there. And then we got this idiot in front. You're turning right. How about having an indicator going? Now the road up here to the right hand side is a single lane road. It's got traffic lights on it. But if someone's turning right at them traffic lights, you cannot go straight on. You just got to wait. But it doesn't mean when they go, you can actually go through the red light. You just got to wait.
Yeah, I think that was probably a red, mate, don't you?
We were waiting at these red lights for ages. Just because we're waiting there for ages, it doesn't mean you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now in this clip, we're looking at the car on the outside lane. Not the one that's just passing me, the one behind it. Now, you can't see much from here, but when it gets closer and closer, you'll see the windscreen. But it's not just the windscreen that she can't see out of. She's not even bothering to look at the road because she's on her phone. I mean, look at that windscreen, and she's driving in the outside lane on her phone.
Oh, I wish I had a side camera. Just tapping away on her phone. All the windows are all misted up. She can't see nothing. And yet she's on the phone. She can see her phone all right though.
I know these road markings are really confusing to some people. You know, a straight on or a right turn only lane. They are really confusing to some people. Now in this next clip, I was ready to have a right old moan up, and then I realised why we stopped. Listen out for it.
What the fuck is going on now? Whoa. That's what? Fucking ice on the road. Slippery, slippery.
Yes, and I really did say slippery, slippery. What a div. And what a place to break down. Never a good place to break down, but that's not a good place. And this guy, I wasn't letting him go. I've given him no signal.
I didn't actually let you go.
We get to see what type of person he is a little bit later.
Just because you've been waiting there a bit, it doesn't mean that I let you go. I have to let you go. Arsewipe.
Now we're looking at the Mercedes to the left hand side.
When you reverse like that, the front of your car comes out.
And this is what I mean. He just stops. He's got no intentions of waiting, pulling over or anything. We just keep everyone waiting while I pick up my person that I'm picking up. How rude.
Okay, but I think you're slightly naive. How do you get your ear to the ground? Do you think boxes?
It's the final brain cell.
I don't know if the union is the right thing, but I think boxes are best for something.
Why not you wait? Why don't you wait for the fucking green man?
It's worthless, it means nothing, and that's there to protect. And also,
Now in this clip, we're looking at that van to the left hand side. I don't know why people open their doors and then look out. Why not just use your fucking mirror? But then when I get closer to him, he moves the door out even further.
Don't.
boxes certainly do need help, but I think the idea that the service put together is a good one.
Well, that's it for today, guys. I've seen enough idiots for one day. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.